Hi everyone, Katie here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing y'all everything that I'm going to meal prep. So here is a quick look at everything that I got from the grocery store today, and I'm going to use majority of these things today and a little bit of those, the rest of the ingredients tomorrow for my own personal meal prep. So I just wanted to give you a quick look at everything that I got from the store, and here's how everything looks when it's all done, all pretty and beautiful. In this we have salmon, meatloaf, some bowls, my lasagna rolls, stuffed chicken, some chicken skewers, and excuse me, just regular chicken breast. But I wanted to show y'all. So of course, we always start off with the list, and this is just always, of course, to keep me focused while I'm in the kitchen, because I want to be as efficient as I can be and save time. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you all this, and this is something that you've already seen before. The cauliflower rice, Trader Joe's has some, Whole Foods, but this is the kind that I use. I'm going to pop that in the microwave for about 7 minutes. I'm going to boil 2 pots of water for my lasagna noodles and my penne noodles. So let's get started. In the pan, I'm cooking both of these, and both of them are the same thing. The onions and bell pepper are stripped, and then the other one are chopped up. I'm going to use the chopped ones to cook down for my meatloaf, and the kind of bell pepper that are the bigger pieces, those are going to go into my stuffed chicken. So you don't want to put frozen vegetables in meatloaf and be like, oh, well, they're going to cook in the oven. You still want to cook them down a little bit before you put them in the oven. And so this is all I'm doing. I'm just making use of the space and the time. So this is what's going to go in, and you're going to see in the next clip. So this is my salmon, and they're seasoned different, and I told you all, make the most out of, your meal prep and season things differently. So both of these chicken breasts are seasoned different as well, and you can see where I stuffed the bigger bell pepper in the chicken here. I'm just showing you all, and then I'm going to seal those up. And this is a Cajun salmon, and that bottom one is a lemon pepper salmon. But I'm just showing you all how you can use one pan and cook 2 different proteins and season them different, so you can have a little variety in your meal prep. The next thing I want to do is cook this ground turkey, and I'm going to use that for my lasagna roll. And you all going to see what I'm going to do with that. We're jumping over to my meatloaf, and the egg, some seasoning, some oatmeal. And I know for some people this video is kind of going quick, but we've already made the cauliflower rice. The water is boiling for our noodles. The salmon and chicken is in the oven. We're making the meat for the lasagna roll. So we've already accomplished a lot in just a short amount of time. So I'm going to get back to this. This is my meatloaf, and I'm just, I add an egg, and I'm seasoning it with just different seasonings, and I add oatmeal instead of breadcrumbs. To me, they're just healthier, and the oatmeal is, by the oatmeal being in the mixture or in my meatloaf, sorry, it holds in the moisture, so you don't eat dry meatloaf. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I'm going to, normally if I'm doing this for myself, I would just take my hand and squish everything up, and I'm going to take a spoon and make sure everything is mixed together evenly, and just making sure all the seasoning and the egg is pretty much broken and not still kind of yolky. You want to make sure everything is just mixed well together. So that's what I'm doing here. And when we get done with this, we're going to put this in the pan and jump back over to the ground turkey that we have on the stove for the lasagna rolls. And I know some people are like, what in the world is a lasagna roll? But we'll get to that in a minute. So I'm just mixing everything up, making sure everything's evenly distributed, and we're going to go back over and check on our ground turkey for our lasagna roll. I'm going to add the pasta sauce to that, and you'll see that here. So I added the pasta sauce, some oregano, and some different seasonings as well. And I'm just going to let that cook for not too long because we need it to go in the lasagna roll. I'm going to go back over to the meatloaf, and here it is. So they're little miniature meatloaves instead of the big one. But this is, of course, good enough for meal prep. And this is the chicken that I'm going to make for 2 of the bowls. So you're constantly moving throughout the kitchen. We have no time to waste. So you want to cook everything pretty much not as fast as you can, but in a decent amount of time. Just make use of most of the time. So in the next clip, you're going to see my lasagna roll. So what I did was I cooked the meat and I cooked the noodles. And instead of layering the 4, how it's meat, cheese, ricotta cheese, or whatever people use, I used one single lasagna noodle, put some cheese, Parmesan cheese, and the meat mixture in it, and I rolled it up into one. So that way I'm getting my lasagna fix without eating 4 layers of noodles, 4 layers of meat, 4 layers of cheese. And so, yeah. In this clip, I'm showing you what I'm cooking. I just cut up some zucchini, squash, bell peppers, and onions for my chicken skewers. And I do this because I like to make sure everything is cooked evenly. And sometimes on the grill, some stuff is not always cooked evenly. So this is just me making sure that's done. In another pan, this is for my steak and bell peppers. But of course, I cook the bell peppers first. And then in the next clip, you're going to see me add the steak. And I got this steak from Walmart, and it's just the sheets that you kind of use in the Philly cheesesteak. Y'all do not use the fork how I'm doing right here. I know I'm not sure. I normally do not use a fork. You're going to see me switch in a minute, but don't use a fork to scratch up your pans. It's not cool. Yeah, I got this meat from Walmart. They have it at Costco. They have it at Kroger. And it's just a thin Philly cheesesteak meat that people use, and I found this to be just better, easier, and more efficient when you're meal prepping. So here's everything pretty much done, and this steak is going to be used in our cauliflower rice bowls and our pasta bowls for meal prep this week. And I told you all, you can use whatever type of meat you want to use, but this is just another way to have some type of variety and not get stuck in that same rut of eating the same thing every day for the week for meal prep. So here are my bowls, and as you can see, 3 of those bowls are cauliflower rice and the other 3 are noodles. Both of them pretty much are going to be the same thing. One's going to be steak, one's going to be shrimp, and one's going to be chicken. And you can see that I'm adding a steak here. But that's just to switch up the preference, and then everybody doesn't eat the same way and everybody doesn't eat the same thing. So this is just being different and having a variety of things to eat. So the steak is going to go in the steak bowls. The chicken is going to go in the chicken bowls. Here, and it's just me getting everything out because, hey, we spend our money. We need to get everything out. Okay? And what I'm going to add next is the chicken. So it's chicken, broccoli, cauliflower rice, And Alfredo sauce, you can use the Bertolli kind, you can use Ragu kind, you can use the Kroger brand, you can use Great Value brand. You can also make your own. It's very easy. You just use some heavy cream, butter, and Parmesan cheese. You can make your own. So yeah, but I'm gonna add the chicken to this bowl, and that's going to be chicken, broccoli, cauliflower rice. The first one is steak with peppers and cauliflower rice, and the last bowl is going to be shrimp, broccoli, cauliflower rice with Alfredo sauce. And you can do a red sauce, you can do Alfredo sauce, you can do no sauce. All of this is however you want to make it. I'm just showing you all how I do it. So yeah, we're going to add the chicken to the pasta bowl, because some people like pasta, some people like cauliflower rice. You can do zucchini noodles, brown rice. You can go any direction you choose to. I'm just showing you all how I meal prep certain things, and just show you that you can have a variety of meal prep and not get tired of eating the same thing. So in the next clip, I'm going to show you pretty much everything. So with the chicken skewers, I made sweet potatoes and green beans. That's a lasagna roll with asparagus and cabbage. The stuffed chicken with broccoli, cauliflower rice, and broccoli. This is my chicken lasagna roll with green beans. And here are my bowls. Told you my shrimp, chicken, and steak. And then we have the meatloaf, broccoli, and green beans. And these are all the sides for this, for these broccoli and green beans. But those are the different types of salmon and the chicken breast. And this is how everything came out. I'm always interested in new ideas and keeping things fun and fresh in the kitchen. So if you all have anything, any other suggestions or anything like that, please let me know. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.